As I hand him his mug, welcome back to Jevin Universe. It's been a long time.
It's been a couple months.
Couple months is an understatement. It's been too many months. Has it been more than two?
No, the last one came out. I put up the Odyssey video a little while ago, like last week. Last time we were talking.
But even then, that took a while to reach you guys. So, welcome back. Good to see you again. Those that we reached.
It's been a rough week.
It has been a rough week, man. We haven't. This is more so like a news update, if anything, bro. A lot of stuff's been going on in the entertainment space that I did not expect.
A lot of stuff.
Am I happy? I'm not happy. Yeah, it's bad stuff, right?
Everything is bad so far.
Bad. Okay.
Except for actually, I think a picture of old dude from Kratos or from God of War.
Oh, the set photo.
Yeah, the photo.
I still haven't beat.
That was
Ragnarok
a terrible way
yet.
to explain it.
Yeah, that was awful. That was terrible. I still haven't beat Ragnarok yet, but it's just the first game, obviously.
I haven't played any of them.
What?
Yeah, I haven't played any of them.
That's crazy. You're not even like an OG like God of War player, so you don't even have the I don't like the gameplay change like excuse.
No,
You're just
I have
like,
no.
not
It's
on
called
top
God
of
of
your
War.
shit.
What do you think that was gonna go in my household?
You're just okay.
That shit says God of War.
That wasn't going. For those who don't know, that wasn't going. Not the way he was raised.
No, I was gonna be able to. I didn't even touch Call of Duty until I was like 14.
Tough. I was ripping off heads in Mortal Kombat when I was 4.
Yeah, no, you're crazy.
It was amazing. Mortal Kombat 4 was so much fun. For me, anyway.
So what's going on in the media space, man?
We're going down the rabbit hole. Shit keeps changing. Shit keeps happening. Paramount hit somebody up and got some money from somewhere, and they got some money from somewhere, and now they're about to acquire all the rights to Warner Brothers and their IP. So
let me look at the list of all the stuff that they're gonna grab.
Man, I'm sure anybody that has looked up a video about this topic or come across a clip or something know they're about to own everything. When you actually look at the list of things they own, it's so
let's see:
why are they even being up for
TNT,
sale?
CBS, CNN, MTV, TCM, Showtime, Adult Swim, DC Studios, Paramount Plus, Nickelodeon, HBO and HBO Max, Comedy Central and Cartoon Network.
We're not really like a political channel at all. That's not what we're interested in. It makes things messy, not only because we don't want people commenting and interacting with us on a political level, because that's not the kind of interaction we want. We won't even want to respond to it because it doesn't interest us. Like it's not our day to day. But lately, politics is intertwined with everything in the day-to-day.
Especially in the media section, in the arts perspectives,
entertainment, shit, going shopping, like everything. Like there's always something going on.
Even though most art is supposed to, well, not necessarily supposed to, but art in general does mimic real life. So
yeah, it's a satire of life for sure. Most of it. But this
when
isn't
it's good.
When it's good. But
It's good.
It was recently brought to my attention that Paramount has a few higher ups that run the company that have ties to the Trump administration, and apparently that's a part of the reason they're able to acquire so much wealth to bid. They just bid $110 billion to acquire this company. Like, come on, bro. That's egregious. That's egregious. And how eager they were to do so. It seemed odd to me just from a fan standpoint. I was wanting Paramount initially too, and I can tell you why, also from a fan standpoint. Because they own all of the Nickelodeon properties, and you can basically watch any shows that have ever been on Nickelodeon on Paramount. Well, I was like, if they get the Warner Brothers, that's great. HBO took everything away. I can watch, Kids Next Door and whatever the hell else they decide to throw up on the platform. But it's been brought to my attention that there is some heavily conservative people on this side. I will follow that by saying I don't have a problem with anybody that is conservative, nor do I think the conservatives are really the issue. It's just this current administration under the conservatives is on a lot of BS, a lot of stuff I can't agree with. And I don't want anything that I go to for an escape or go to for just pure like digestion of art or enjoyment of a story to be like, polluted by politics. I don't want to see a whole bunch of brands that I know donate to this person all in my show. I don't want to see a specific character portrayed in a way that isn't true to what he was meant to be portrayed as, because whatever's going on. And I never thought stuff like that could be possible anyway, because people who own these properties aren't the ones who are creating them per se, like writing them. But you never know what somebody is. I mean, they're over here canceling people off TV and taking shows down off a whim.
Especially if you are criticizing the current Trump administration.
Yeah, so stuff is happening I never thought would happen. So they're definitely we're definitely in a space where the administration is trying to mute the creative, and that's never been done. Like, you can go through it's my child. We can go through any time, like no matter who was in office. Where I was too young to remember what his administration was like, but George Bush to President Barack Obama to Joe Biden, none of them ever did anything that affected what your episode of South Park looked like, or whether or not it even came on television. Paramount hasn't shown that yet, but like I'm saying, a lot of stuff has been going on that I have seen for the first time since I've been alive. I never thought it could be done in America. So it's just something I don't want to talk about, but something that's telling me it's going to be something to worry about. So it gives me no choice but to speak on it. And yeah, I just hope the art stays the art. I hope it all is just nothing to hope they really are just obsessed over getting it because they feel like they can tell the best stories and give out the best material. I hope that is truly the only reason. But knowing how the world works with, said files not being released and said people being in permanent positions they shouldn't be in, you never know. So, and that's kind of all I have to say about that, to be honest. It's more entertaining things to speak on. It's more,
it's more frustrating. I can't even say entertaining to talk about it. Every single time I talk about it, I just get frustrated.
It's very frustrating.
The only good thing that is coming out of this, which I don't even would consider like a win, essentially, is the fact that movie theaters, from my understanding, are still going to be alive. Like, people are still, when Netflix was originally going to acquire Warner Brothers, they originally said in a hearing that they were going to keep the movie theater windows open for 45 days, which I personally don't see as a long enough window for movies to be in theaters, unless it's just flopping at the box office like that. Unless that shit is bombing.
You get 30 days for people to see it. 15 days.
Like, I couldn't imagine the Odyssey being in the theaters for only 45 days.
I say 60. I said 60 days earlier. I think 60 days would have been like enough time. Even with Paramount owning with the film rights, I think 60 days is enough time for a movie to get enough traction. You have like a full month of people who were looking forward to the movie and people who were just looking for something to do, going out to the theaters to watch it. Another 15 days, 2 weeks-ish, or 2 weeks plus, for like some good word of mouth to travel.
So I forgot to hit the button.
Oh, we're telling them? Netflix would have kept them in theaters. Yeah. 45 days is not too it's short, but it's not too short.
I think it's 60, too short, personally.
90 is too long.
But I would for sure sacrifice theaters. I would sacrifice theaters.
For what?
For unbiased news outlets.
Yeah. I need to be told the truth.
If the alternative for Netflix really was just movies are going to stay in theaters for 45 days, then that's the sacrifice that we're just going to have to take.
Biased news outlets leads to a country becoming a military state.
Did y'all not read history books? Like, there's a reason why those things were written.
Literally, there's a reason. There's a reason history's kept. You want to know what actually happened. People have tried to mislead the populace before.
If you control the media, you control everything else.
How you turn to a military state, bro? Cut it off from the outside. Feed them what they want to see.
And we knew the U.S. government, the Trump administration specifically, was helping Paramount through thick and thin, trying to get these news outlets. A lot of people.
That was a lot of money. How much did Netflix put on?
$110 billion.
How much did Netflix put up though? It was like 60 or something, or 80. It was like 80. I thought it was like 60 billion actually.
60 billion.
It was like 63 or something. 8 red box.
82.7 billion.
Yeah, so 82.7 billion, and they usurped that.
Oh wait, I might have read that wrong. Yeah, it's 82.7 billion. I read it correctly.
So they usurped that by like 20 billion, like more than 20 billion actually.
The second layer.
They went into debt to acquire Netflix. I mean, to acquire Warner Brothers.
Oh yeah, they
put themselves in
another
debt.
thing that happened to Paramount was that they lost billions of dollars in one of their quarter. There's a phrase for it. I don't even know the phrase for it.
The quarterly reports?
Is that what it's called?
when they report how much money they made through the quarter.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. Yes, they lost a lot of money. The other layer to that is that a lot of people were concerned on whether or not the DC universe would still continue with Paramount owning Warner Brothers. I don't think they really care that much about Superman the movie.
They could terminate his contract, but he would have to do something to.
No, you'd have to legally terminate.
You literally. So
you have to go.
If he does it illegally, he could just sue them, and that would cost them probably a lot.
I don't even think that they care that much about.
Yeah. So,
wanting to basically reboot an entire universe.
Purchase works. They're just absorbing everything that Warner Brothers already had going on. All of their financial dealings and creative dealings, they're just absorbing. So
I did see some jokes say that they're going to turn Superman into a conservative, which is just, it's ridiculous. It's funny, but it's ridiculous.
He's not even a liberal. He's called a good person.
There are some people that are happy that Paramount got Warner Brothers because they think, now here comes the part where he's going to groan. The Snyder fans think that the Snyderverse is gonna come back.
That makes no sense.
They're like, yeah, Paramount is gonna get Warner Brothers, and then they're gonna restore the Snyderverse.
Even if they defunct whatever James Gunn had going on, they wouldn't call him up. Like, Zack Snyder's not that kind of guy. Y'all seen Watchmen, right? That was his movie. Like, he made that. That was very not. Like,
there's a very strange way of thinking when it comes to that fan base.
That makes no sense.
Now, they're not the worst fan base. There's definitely a lot of strange anime fan bases out there.
Yeah, the only anime fan base that irks me is My Hero. That's because they're all like in middle school and high school, and I've been watching My Hero since I was a senior in high school. So I mean, it's been out since when these kids were like in elementary school or younger than that, and now they're 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. And all they care about is which character is dating who. Nobody cares about any plot moments or any fight scenes or what any character arcs, like how to make them feel. Everybody's like, I ship you and I ship you, and they're shipping characters that only have one scenes together. What were we talking about? Oh,
the
Snyder fans. Bro, we admire y'all.
I love the amount of
delusion.
No, well. Yeah. It is delusion, but through their perspective, is determination.
Determination. What are they
I wish I was determined in something enough.
I didn't know I was going to start making that sound. Give it back.
I wish I had as much determination in wanting something as much as Snyder fans want the Snyderverse back, because they will delude themselves into thinking, because see, and they already did this with Netflix when they were like, oh, we gotta sell the Snyderverse to Netflix, and then when they bought Netflix, they were basically like, oh, Superman and James Gunn are pretty much gonna stay, and they were like, we can't get it at Netflix, we gotta go to Paramount because Paramount's is gonna restore the Snyderverse somehow. Like, they care that much about the Snyderverse. Like, anybody cares. I don't think any studio has ever mentioned the Snyderverse for real. If they did, they were just like, oh yeah, Batman v Superman.
Nobody has ever mentioned it.
No one's ever been like, yeah, the Snyderverse wants to come back. I don't think any company has ever done that before.
Snyder fans think it's like an untapped gold mine. That's how they always refer to it.
It kind of is. That's the thing, though. It kind of is if it were good. If it were actually good.
Then it's not. You can't say it is.
It was untapped because they didn't actually write it correctly.
It's only an untapped gold mine because of the characters in it, not because it was actually like, no, let's go back to these versions of these characters. It's only an untapped gold mine because you're going to say, well, if Batman was written different, okay, so that means if Batman wasn't in the Snyderverse, because this is what this version of the Batman is in the Snyderverse. You can't change it.
If you just switch him out with a better written guy.
Yes, this Batman brands people. That's what makes him this version. So you can't change that part about him. Like, see, isn't he better now? Told you it's a gold mine. No, this isn't what y'all wanted. Y'all want the Snyderverse back. And then, y'all want Batman to brand people, to lynch niggas mid-fight.
I think they would be okay with that. If Batman genuinely started hanging people, I think they would be okay with it.
I'm sure these crazy folks would. The same folks who think KKK is like the Punisher's free time. Like, he wants to be a part of that when he's not cutting down criminals.
And they're saying they're not even like it could happen. They're like, no, it will happen. It will happen. They are saying it will. They're like, it's doomed. There's no denying that the Snyderverse is gonna come back, cause it is.
That's just the Paramount shit, bro. We understand, but we want them to do right by with the stuff we love, man. We want.
Oh yeah, and I was saying the good news is that I already say that they're not gonna be able to actually like complete. If I didn't say editing, Evan, edit it out. But the only other good thing that is coming out of this is the fact that Paramount isn't going to officially own Warner Brothers until like the end of the year.
I guess. That's if the shareholders and other people don't have a problem with the purchase, but who knows, man? They may have a problem with the purchase, and then the offer, basically, despite it being more, will be declined. Don't mean that this will be the case, but it happens. In other news, since we've been back, we have the final season of The Boys is upcoming.
Right.
We're going to do a review of the previous season, so be on the lookout for that.
In honor of the new season that's coming out April
Absolutely.
8th on Amazon Prime.
Going to have a watch and review
Amazon Prime
of
Video.
Superman 1 and Superman 2 and the original Supergirl.
In honor of Supergirl coming out.
And Man of Tomorrow. Going to have a watch and review of the original Transformers. I was about to say Transformers. The original Street Fighter movie with John Paul.
I have
Van
actually
Damme.
never seen that one.
I grew up watching it, had a copy of it on VHS, watched it religiously, along with...
Yeah, so the world's going to hell, but here are these shows that we're going to be talking about in the future.
Exactly.
We're going to rewatch Green Lantern.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Well,
We're going to watch Green Lantern.
I haven't rewatched that movie.
You know which one I'm talking
ever.
about.
Yeah, the one with...
You've never seen it?
One with Deadpool. I saw it one time on bootleg.
I
when
saw it
was
one
a
time on
kid.
FX. If y'all know about FX,
FX
y'all are
went-
old.
FX went crazy. with
Y'all
the
are old
movies.
if you know what FX is.
You're not old if you know what FX is, but you're old if you had, like, at one point in your time, went to them primarily for your movie needs. But we've been talking for a while.
More to come in the future.
Yeah.
You want to tell them to like and subscribe?
Nah, don't like and subscribe.
Yeah, do both.
Nah, just like.
Just like, don't subscribe.
No, then subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like, then subscribe.
Like, then subscribe. Hit the like button first and then subscribe.
There we go. It's a step.
Or you could just pause in the middle of the video and subscribe and then continue watching and then like it.
If this one seems a little choppy, like we said earlier, we had technical difficulties with the audio. So you
Yeah,
may
I
hear
did
some
not.
audio and see like a montage or something for, you know, but we're going to get it together. We're going to get it together. So,
I don't know. I remember my hands.
check us out next time.